This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Glad to have you with us in Athens, Ohio, Peden Stadium, home to the Ohio Bobcats. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Bowling Green Falcons. Squaring off with another team from the map, the Ohio Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Falcons will put total leather and we'll get started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bobcats offense will get the ball first. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the move, it's Wilcox. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Hands it off. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking downfield on first down. Lets it go. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Smashes through the tackle. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Anderson wants to throw. Unloads to the right. Fires it incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Throws to the wideout. Got his man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Brings up 2nd down. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Ray. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Gonna look downfield again. He's got an open man. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior. Makes a play after the grab. So after the huge chunk play, they've got it 1st and goal from the 10. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Falcons! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They march 72 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Heaves it deep. Pulls it in on the right. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Clay. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his tight end.
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard situations. They give up the first down, and they better get ready because you can tell they're right back on the ball to run another play.
Catch in the middle, it's DeLuca. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They're working that left side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Grabbed in the middle, it's Perry. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio!
Great job of execution of the passing game. QB and his target on the exact same page. The extra point now is going to tie this thing up. And they've got some real momentum here heading in at halftime.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Athens, Ohio, but let's just go with notable. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. 2 teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. And with that, let's send it back to our men at Peden Stadium.
And the Bobcats will kick it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half,
Breaks into the open. Made a defender miss. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
And the Falcons, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. On the ground, it's Ray. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Anderson will throw. Quickly complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Falcons have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on first down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
It's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
The Falcons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Looking left. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with a first down. To the ground with the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver going in motion. He leaves it with his back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. The sure hands, it's Perry. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Punt is in the air. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Here's a big drive for this defense who will try to get a stop with just a few minutes left. Caught near the sticks. It's Wilkins. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Anderson wants to throw. Got him downfield. Got room at the 35. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
He's got the back in the middle. Turning it on. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Falcons will have it 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Might as well stick with him. Touchdown, BG! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
Getting set for the point after. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Texas has a lead right now in Austin, but they've been in a dogfight so far and just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 6 over Baylor. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Men?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Release to the back. Got a man. It's Williams. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Clay. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. The Bobcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. He goes out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't pick up anything, but he did save a few seconds. He'll throw on 3rd down. Under fire. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Throws to the tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. He'll take a shot. And that one is picked off in the end zone. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation.
Aggressive versus reckless. It's such a fine line when you're trailing and you need to make plays late in the game. The offense was reckless, turned the football over, and this one doesn't look great.
Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get